With all that down, let's get things started here, shall we? And we're going to start with this. You know, I love Knives Out. Absolutely adored it. I loved Glass Onion pretty much equally as much. And we've been waiting for the announcement of the third film, and now the third film announced has happened. This comes from the folks over at Variety. Knives Out 3, title revealed as Wake Up Dead Man. That's going to be the name of Knives Out 3. Rian Johnson confirms a 2025 release, so it's going to come out next year. Variety wrote the following. Benoit Blanc is back to solve another mystery in Rian Johnson's third Knives Out film titled Wake Up Dead Man. Johnson announced the title along with the 2025 release date in a teaser posted to Twitter on Friday morning. And then you had this little video and you just hear Daniel Craig's voice saying, "In the beginning, the knives came out. Then behold, the glass was shattered. But my most dangerous case yet is about to be revealed," narrates Daniel Craig in the 45-second video, referencing the first two titles of the murder mystery franchise in 2019's Knives Out and 2022's Glass Onion. Now, here's another really interesting tidbit about this. Although it's coming out next year, so we should know this, but one of the things Rian Johnson said on social media was that he's about to go into production, which means they've probably got their cast. One of the coolest things about these Knives Out films is the wild ensemble cast that he's able to bring together. How good was Chris Evans in the first one? How good? Well, everybody.
Everyone's great, but it's so nice to see Chris Evans being just a shitbag.
Yeah, being a little bit of a
So
dirtbag, like
good,
going back to maybe his younger career a little bit.
It gave a lot of not another teen movie vibes.
Yeah. In all the good and bad ways.
In all those ways,
all those ways it did that.
I hated that movie.
It's terrible, but fun.
But it's there. We've all heard of it. But I'll tell you what, listen, I adore these movies. I'm a real murder mystery buff. And obviously Rian Johnson is too. And what he's been able to do with this Knives Out franchise has been really wonderful. And I'm loving what I'm seeing. Anyway, Chris, you hear about this news. It's, what is it called? Wake Up Dead Man?
This is Wake Up Dead Man, which in theory, Entertainment Weekly was talking about this, is a reference to a U2 song. So all of the titles have been taken from songs, right? Knives Out.
That's right.
That references Radiohead. With Glass Onion, we were referencing the Beatles. So U2's song, Wake Up Dead Man, might hold a key to what this plot really involves, being the most deadly case he's ever had so far, which is very exciting. I'm really, really pumped. I love these movies. I also love Rian Johnson. I know that not everyone loves it, but I'm a big fan of Last Jedi. I really adore it. Brick is an incredible movie.
Oh, Brick is so good.
He's so great. Poker Face was a phenomenal first season. I'm so excited he's working on
Got a
season 2
lot of
that.
Emmy attention. Poker Face did, yeah.
I love his stuff, and I love when he works within this noir kind of world. I think it works really well for his style and aesthetic, and I can't wait to see what else he does. And I love Benoit Blanc. I know I always talk about the Muppets, but I also the other day someone said the next live action Muppet movie should be with Benoit Blanc and Daniel Craig should be himself.
Oh my God.
And I would love nothing more.
I would also want to throw out there, because you mentioned Looper, or you mentioned Brick.
But Looper.
I would like to throw out there Looper. I
movie's
loved
fabulous.
Looper. And you know, it's so funny. It just goes again to kind of show the fickleness, I think, of a lot of the audience, because like before The Last Jedi, everybody, that's hyperbole. Admittedly, it's hyperbole, but basically using hyperbole, everybody acknowledged Rian Johnson's a great director.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Rian Johnson. And he did, you know, of course, then he did Knives Out, Glass Onion. But if you're somebody who didn't like The Last Jedi, which I'm in the middle of, there are things about The Last Jedi I hated, things about The Last Jedi I really loved.
Sure.
But it's like, if you're somebody who didn't like The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson sucks. Don't let Rian Johnson near anything. Rian Johnson is an Academy Award level filmmaker. And what's that?
And that's why the people like that should probably blame themselves when Star Wars can't get big directors. They scare them away. They scare them. You guys are scaring them away.
Yeah.
Just one film shouldn't ruin a person's
Everyone
career.
gets to have a bad day at the office.
Who's the director again of half of Tom Cruise movies, The Mission Impossible? Christopher McQuarrie.
Yes.
Like, Christopher McQuarrie is just one example. And I can't remember which one, but one of the three Amigo directors. Not Del Toro, but I can't remember which one. But Christopher McQuarrie and one of those Academy Award winning directors, like, basically came out and said, "Oh, I'll never do a Star Wars movie. Like, no way, look at that fandom. I
Yeah.
don't want to have anything to do with them.
Yeah.
Like, sort of thing. So it's kind of about, anyway, we're here to talk about Wake Up Dead Man, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited that's coming out as early as next year. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Netflix gets a little smarter and they give it a little bit more of a theatrical release than they did
Seriously.
for Glass Onion. Because remember, they gave like a very short, very limited theatrical release to Glass Onion. I think it was more of a dip in their toe in the water.
Yeah.
And just with this tiny little test they did, it pulled in $13 million.
Well, when that first one brought in over 300,
Yes, it
they
did.
left so much money on the table.
So I really hope they give this thing a little bit of a theatrical release. Guys, we want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Liquid IV. You know, it seems like summer's just designed to make us thirsty, whether it's camping, hiking, playing sports, and staying hydrated is the key to making the most of every moment. Because summer requires extraordinary hydration that's built for everyday dehydrating moments. Liquid IV hydrates you with benefits like electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients. With 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, plus 8 vitamins and nutrients in a single stick, it's clearly why Liquid IV is the #1 powdered hydration brand in America. It has 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. Just tear, pour, and live more. Just 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. With 8 vitamins and nutrients, non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy. There's no artificial colors or sweeteners, and it's got 4 delicious sugar-free flavors: white peach, green grape, raspberry melon, and lemon lime. So turn your ordinary water into extraordinary hydration with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code Campea at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code Campea at liquidiv.com. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Rian Johnson has announced that the next Knives Out movie, Wake Up Dead Man, is going into production here really soon and is coming out next year. We're, I'm sure, going to talk a lot in the upcoming weeks and months about who's going to be in the movie and all that kind of stuff. But whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.